Okay, hear me out. Today we're going to answer the question that's in all of our heads. At least it was at mine last time in the shower. How much shower product is lost due to the fancy design of the bottle? Intriguing, I know. To check, I went to my local drugstore and I got not one, but two, but a bunch of different hair products. So it will be more than I will need in this year. But here they are. How to test, do you ask? Well, there's another one. Yay. So basically with this, that's a scale. Basically I'm going to weigh this. We're going to squeeze till empty. Empty is when we hear that funny noise. Then we let it sit upside down for a while and maybe give it like a little tappy tap. So it has like a second chance to redeem itself. And after that we will wash the bottles to have the pure plastic. Of course we will weigh it every step. Everything will be typed by me, by hand into a spreadsheet, and with that we will unlock the wisdom and the power of knowledge. This will be the edited version. There will be like the long version in the description below in an unlisted video. It's the same as with the razor blade testing video, I think. So stick around or jump to the conclusion at the end. But if you do so, please subscribe. Semicolon, right parenthesis. Short disclaimer, of course this is not sponsored in any way. I just went to the drugstore. Whoa, I bought this in January, so maybe the prices are all over the place right now. So those are problematic because you see they are like over or equal to 300 milliliters and this scale only goes to 300 grams. So in knowing the weight of the water, we know that this should be, and it actually is, heavier than 300 milliliters. So what I'm going to do is I will start squeezing out something and add this together, and then we have the weight. I think from my YouTube millions I should buy a camera where I can see the screen what I'm doing. Like 310. Let's start with this one and see if my plan works out. This should be enough. So we have 1539 plus 23422. Let's call this number 1. And this number 1. This is 336 grams, right? So this and that combined minus the plastic and the clip, right? And that's what I meant with the end of the first squeeze, right? And we see how much is left. So can you read it? I think maybe you can't. It's 81.28. Actually, that's quite a lot, isn't it? For just... Okay, anyway. Next. Bah. Note to self, don't do this again. So this is number 2 and number 2. And 108? Whoa. It's like almost a third. Okay, I think that's as far as my patience goes with it. 138, didn't I? So this one is the last of the big boys. And it's by far the most expensive one. Think everything else cost like maximum 250, more like €1 or €2. But this is almost €4. For example, this was just €1. And where is the cheaper one? And this no-name brand or house brand was also €1. and is also 300 grams. So this is 4 times as expensive. I don't know how you measure the success of your shampoo, but I doubt it's 4 times better. Anyway, the last one looked like gummy bears. This smells like gummy bear, but kind of fruity gummy bears. So funny. 106.13. Now we are coming to this. As you see, this is the only thing that's not a shampoo but a conditioner, I think, or repair to make your hair shiny. But that's what I had laying around, so we are going to test it as well. I feel there's a lot less left in there, but it takes a lot longer. You see it, it's just piling up and not flowing around. And number 5 is 84.42. It doesn't say bio on there, but at least vegan, and they go for the bio look, and it smells so as well. 54.65. Up here we go, and we have 47.80. Okay, I think that's it. Number 8 comes in with 92.23. And last but not least, the fancy package. Okay, I say fancy, but the color scheme is different, and it's like glossy here and shiny there. That's classy, isn't it? 84.52. I have one conclusion or one question for you. What do you think? Which 2 products are especially targeted at men? There are 2 that are brightly colored, and the rest is like neutral or like greenish or whatever this is. Okay, next we're going for the second squeeze where we try to pound everything out. So right now we imagine it's the next day or at least the next shower. I don't judge. There's quite a bit in there, but I think it's safe to say that this one is empty now. But at least I think we got like maybe 2, maybe 3 additional. How do you take 2 or 3 showers out of it? And we are 38.13. Oh, that's actually impressive. That is half of what we had before. I will be back. Okay, here we are. There's a little condensation left in this one, but I think otherwise we are good. And 28.57, 26.04. It is not a date you Excel program. But the guys that are planning the features for Microsoft Excel should actually be forced to use their own product. 29.53. And here we are. I prepared like 3 graphs, so let's start with this one. Blue is the first squeeze and red is the second squeeze. As you can see, we were able to persistently get over 75% in the initial squeeze out of the bottle. Special listings here, which is number 5, which is obviously less than 75%, but this was the conditioner with the high viscosity, so this is just another leak. And number 6 was the like fake eco branded shampoo, so it was able to get more out until the first squeeze finished. But I'm quite happy that I was able to get over 75% in the initial squeeze out of it quite consistently. The second squeeze varies from like additional 14% to 20%. In average, I think we got another 10 to 15% out of it with the second squeeze. So that is nice. Moving on to the second graph. The blue line is the amount of shampoo per bottle. So on the left with 100 milliliters we have like the small Adidas bottle, and on the right with 400 milliliters it's the big 400 milliliters bottle, obviously. So this graph is just sorted by size. The percentage measures the grams of the plastic bottle compared to the grams of the fully loaded bottle. Obviously a small bottle needs relatively more plastic to hold the shampoo in place compared to a bigger bottle, right? Because it scales up to the third exponent, right? And last but not least, so this graph compares how much product is lost, and then we multiply the loss times the price. The blue one tells you how bad you are ecologically because you waste like shampoo you could have used. So we didn't get out the shampoo with a second squeeze. And the red one is how bad you are economically. Number one is the off-brand. I think the whole bottle just cost like €1 or so. We weren't able to get everything out, but since the product was so cheap, we didn't lose that much money, right? Compared to that, to number 4, which is the artsy fartsy bottle, we lost a little more product, but since the bottle was like €5, I think, the economic loss was much higher. Anyway, that are my findings. I think I will post like the CSV in the comments so you can look at the data yourself. One last thing, obviously you don't have to throw it away after the second squeeze. One thing you can do is like just put some water in it and shake it and use the rest of the shampoo, obviously. So that's how I do it, but I don't know how you are doing it. But if you're not doing that, I will suggest this to you so you get the most of it, and you only have to deal with the plastic and not with the lost potential shampoo. Anyway, I hope you learned something. Subscribe obviously if you want to get more like this boring content. And yeah, have a great one. Bye.